Oh, I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard anything more than just watching him come off the field. But all injuries are unfortunate, and we'll see what the severity of his injury is. But we got a lot of guys in that room. Someone's going to have to step up. But things happen. I don't try to think of him as being snake bit or whatever. But I know what you're asking.
Even though he's a rookie, do you think Marvin Mims could be one of those guys who steps up?
Yeah, for sure. I think he was hurt the first couple of weeks of camp, but since he's been back, we've been impressed with him. So he will hopefully he keeps developing and keeps performing like he has. And but we're real optimistic about him.
What have you seen from Kendall Hinton so far?
Yeah, I think a real smart guy. Good feel, good instincts for the game. Good transition, can start and stop quickly. He's just one of those guys that probably makes more plays than you think he will based on his size and all that stuff. And that's just a credit to him, his intelligence and instincts. And, being a former quarterback, I think he knows what quarterbacks want when he's running routes, and that makes it easy to throw to him.
In your experience, how much can intelligence with a player like that make up for not being the physical player?
Yeah, I think quite a bit. I think especially if you have a quarterback that's got good feel and intelligence, they can kind of get on the same page and, do some things that are maybe, outside of what you can coach, just the adjustments that they can make on the fly. So, I think we had a lot of those type of guys in New Orleans that just knew how to get on the same page with Drew and, probably played to a higher level than what you would expect.
We've all seen what Jaleel McLaughlin can do as a playmaker. Are there any nuances to the position as to pick up so you can trust him for, 10 plays on Sunday?
Yeah, I think I think the big challenge for a rookie is always protection. Knowing the protections and who he's responsible for, and I would say that he's done a really good job for a rookie at that. So just continuing to develop there, and I think when you see a guy performing like he has at practice, you're always curious to see how it translates into a game, and so far that's been good marks for him.
What is the key for smaller guys in basketball?
Oh, I think leverage, closing distance, not waiting for the guy to hit you, that you've got to deliver the blow so that you're not absorbing it all. So a lot of technique things that can help him.
How'd you feel about
For sure. No, that guy is, he gets here. I think he's the first one in the building, and he's just one of the hardest workers we have. So I think for sure.
how'd you feel about Javonte Williams coming back? Are you confident he'll be able to handle a full load in the September 10th open?
Yeah, I was encouraged. I thought that he ran hard. I think he got some confidence getting back into that first game action. Again, we said it before, running back is a hard position to really know what you got until you're playing full contact football, and was really encouraged with what we saw. I think, when you say a full load, I don't know exactly what that means, but I think, with the other runners that we have in that room, that he'll be able to get, into that mode. It might not be the first game, but I think by the end of the season we'll be able to manage his workload where he'll be feeling good.
What else the injuries with some of your veteran wideouts can be the worst?
Yeah.
More, or you're relying on Cortland, not on the field but off the field, the leadership standpoint?
Yeah, I think anytime you're kind of the veteran in the room, you're counting on those guys' leadership and example and work ethic to bleed off into the other guys in that room. So I think that's a good point off the field, and then on the field. We'll see how it all shakes out, but I think he's a guy that we've been real impressed with early on in training camp. Looks like he's healthy and feeling confident. We're counting on him to be a big part of what we do.
What aspects of Al-Sheff's game have improved the most over the last 4 weeks?
I think just getting comfortable with the system. Anytime you come into a new situation like that, you've got how you perform just one-on-one, but the key is just how you're working with everyone next to you, getting the line calls correct, getting all your combination blocks working the right way. He's just a guy that, it's a tired phrase I don't like using much, but it applies to him. He's a football player, and when he's got a job to do, he generally gets it done. It's not always pretty, but he's just a productive guy that blocks the person he's supposed to block. So, happy with where he's at.
Last
throw it at you.
Sure.
Just, can you just summarize Russell Wilson, his preseason
Yeah.
so far? You know,
Um,
what you'd like to.
Yeah, there's a lot to like. I think, the thing I appreciate most about Russ is just that his consistency. He shows up every day, positive. He's got incredible stamina for just working and, loves football, has a strong desire to win, and, obviously is very talented. So, nothing but positives. It's been great.
Thank you, Coach.
Sure.